I like it when I look like Snapchat filters. Hey guys, so you all asked me to do a tutorial on highlighting and baking your face. So I don't have cheekbones, but today I faked them and I'm going to teach you how to do the same. Hopefully I recorded everything like in the process, and towards the end I said that it didn't look like trash in real light, and then I checked it in real light and it looked like trash. So make sure that you blend better than I did. It should be pretty blended now, but usually my face looks totally flat and it doesn't. So if you want to learn how to do this yourself, then keep watching. I'm using my Revlon Color Stay foundation in Ivory. The nice thing about being pale is you just get the palest foundation and you don't have to worry about it not matching, because yeah. And I have my beauty blender. I got this from CVS for maybe $6, and it's damp and not wet. Time for foundation. And with foundation, you're just going to put it all over your face. Make sure it's all the way back into like your hairline and everything. And this is really boring, so I'm going to turn the camera off because you guys know how to do your own foundation. Alright, now for the actual contouring part. I'm using L'Oreal True Match Foundation, 2 shades darker than my base foundation. Don't go too dark or else it'll be too obvious and bleh. Okay, don't do that either. You don't want that much foundation on your face ever. Make sound effects while you do your makeup, it helps, obviously. So what you're going to do is put the darker foundation where you would want shadows on your face, because contouring is all about creating the illusion of shadows. And since I don't have very defined cheekbones, I want to create those. So I have my mirror over here and I'm trying to look at it and show you guys at the same time. So make sure when you do your cheekbones, don't go too far under your cheekbones, because too close to your cheekbones, because then it'll go over and it'll just do the opposite of what you want and make your face look even rounder. Oh, that was bad. I'm gonna do this the right way. And kind of taper off towards up here, because you're going to want kind of triangular shape. It's kind of hard to see this because of the lighting, but I'm going to do my best. And then you do, to kind of narrow your face more, put it towards the, back here. I don't know how to explain this. There, down under your chin. You can contour your forehead. And right now I'm just putting lines and we'll blend it later. And then I do a little bit like under my chin and above under my nose. And then for the nose, you want to be very, very careful, because it's easy to make it look too obvious and gross and nasty. So what you're going to do for your nose is take like the edge of your brush and you're going to draw a very thin line like towards the center of your nose. Don't like spread it out too far over the edge, or else it'll make your nose look wider. I'm trying to make my nose look narrower. Oh, can you see those lines? I don't know, this light is awful. Awful, I tell ya. Alright, and then you're just going to do that for both sides of your face. I'm going to try to fix this light. I really can't see anything. This is a little bit better. There, my nose, you can see lines on both sides. Lines back here on the back of my face. And I'm basically giving myself a Seneca Crane beard for the shape. I'm using my damp sponge again and just kind of patting it so it blends with the other makeup. Don't press too hard or like smear it all together, otherwise it'll just all come off of your face. Make sure you blend your jawline in with your neck, otherwise you'll have a real beard. And make sure you check your makeup in natural lighting so that you can see if everything is blended, because I've had a lot of times where I've gotten to school and I'll go to the bathroom and realize that I have like brown lines all over my face and they don't look natural at all. Like, you're going for the most natural look for this you can. Like, it's going to be obvious you're wearing makeup, but you don't want to be like streaky like a zebra. We don't want to be zebras. And blend it all together with your foundation. All of it. Even this. Unless you just really like the idea of having a beard. And then you can just leave it. You can have any beard shape you want. All the guys will be jealous. Alright, so once that's all blended, we're going to do baking. And baking is something I just heard about. It's how to set your highlighted areas of your face and make them very highlighted and very strong. I don't know how to word this. So you're going to use, I use a dry sponge, some people use a damp sponge, and I'm using CoverGirl translucent powder, and you're literally just going to cake on a ton of powder in your the lighter spots of your face. And don't worry, you're not leaving it like this. It's gonna look trashy, but yeah. Make sure you get the center of your nose. I don't use regular highlighter because it's expensive, and I'm very pale, so my powder is already extremely highlighty, because I know all of these very technical makeup terms, I know. And just put a ton of it there, ton of it. Yeah. Sorry. Can you even see what I'm doing? If you're watching this, I'm sorry. I don't do makeup tutorials. See all that junk on my face? Okay, now after you do that, make sure you get under your eyes. You're going to let it sit. We're supposed to let it sit for like 10 minutes. So while I let it sit, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. So when I come back, I'm going to have my eyebrows. I'm going to have my eyebrows on. Alright, I'll be right back, friends. So that wasn't actually 10 minutes, but I'm kind of impatient and I don't feel like waiting any longer, and this should work anyways. So I'm taking this powder brush and I'm taking all the excess powder and swiping it away from my face. And next I'm going to set my darker part of my contour. I don't have a decent blush that I like, so I'm just using bronzer that I like. So I'm just using this blush, Berry Plum, from the dollar store, and a blush brush. And that's how I'm going to set the dark part of my contour. And just suck in your cheeks. Where that natural line is, that's where you're going to darken it. Just everywhere that you put the darker foundation is where you're going to put your either bronzer or blush, and then blend it all together. Is that even okay? Okay, Sarah. So as you can see, I now have cheekbones. and a jawline. And I'm sorry that this video was so awful, such awful quality. I don't do makeup videos, so I don't know how to do light. And this looks a little rough, but in person it's a lot better blended. It looks better blended and it's more defined. But basically that's how to highlight and contour. If you've seen my pictures, you know it looks better in person. But I hope this helped some, and thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comment below. Bye! I like sunflowers, not the sun.